Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Hi FG, hi Teresa. How's everyone? Glad to see you, FG. Oh man, he came into my energy a couple lives ago. I was thinking about you and I wanted to cry. I don't know if something happened to you or what, but I was so worried. I'm glad to see that you're okay. Hi Gigi. Hi Venus. How's everyone? You know how it goes, so I'll just switch the screens. There you go. How's it going? Teresa, general reading for Teresa. What does Teresa need to know right now? What does Teresa need to know right now? You've been busy? Awesome. For Teresa, what does Teresa need to know right now? What does Teresa need to know right now? What does Teresa need to know right now? Ooh, there's some good energy, some ups and downs, eh? You do have the Eight of Wands in the dark. I don't know if that's just a lack of motivation or a lack of unsure which direction to move forward in. The Eight of Wands in the dark, I also feel like there's this energy of like waiting on something and feeling frustrated because of the slowness or the delays or whatever's making it not go as fast paced as you're wanting it to. There is a Nine of Cups as well in the dark. So I don't know if it's just being discouraged about something or something actually happened to create this low energy, questioning your path or questioning your motives for whatever's coming next. I feel like that may be your challenge right now. You have the Strength card in the light, so I feel like there's a lot of positivities around you regarding your channel. Spring can't come fast enough. Oh man, that's what it is, eh? And then the Nine of Cups is spring too. A lot of frustration. Like, what's happening? But you do have the Star energy, so I feel like you're going to have a renewed energy, a renewed sense of hope and fulfillment coming your way. It's just a matter of believing your choices and gaining that determination to push through. You do have the Six of Pentacles as well, so I feel like there's going to be a good balance between you and your channel, or you and your viewers. That equal give and take coming on. I do feel that. You know, the Six of Pentacles is also the fairy realm, so you're really good at working with fairies. So this is an energy the fairies are with you as well. Fairy blessings, fairy realms. I always say that word wrong, but hopefully you know what I mean. Hi, Mr. Maurice. How are you? That energy coming through. Let's just see if the fairies want to tell you anything. Do the fae have anything to tell to Teresa? Is there anything the faes want Teresa to know? Is there anything that the faes want Teresa to know with the Six of Pentacles energy? I just feel like that balance of you giving and receiving is going to ultimately like give you some sort of prosperity, a boost of energy. Purity. It says, always trust that inner purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your questions. You just got a new fairy deck? Awesome. Maybe that's what it is. You know, the fairies are giving you that message. Like, keep going with that. You will find that balance, that motivation, that positive energy. That's what I got for you. You can ask more questions. Didi, I want to know, did someone spread lies and rumors about me from a writing sprint I do? Let's see. For Didi, is anyone spreading lies and rumors about Didi? Is anyone spreading rumors or lies about Didi? Is anybody spreading lies or rumors about Didi? Is anybody spreading lies or rumors about Didi? Oh, yeah. I think that one wanted to come in too light, but I'm not sure. So I'll read it both ways. The Ten of Cups. So I feel like you have that sense of fulfillment. Things are good. There's a positive energy around you right now. You know, that sense of on top of things, that emotional balance, that good energy overall, the happiness. You do have the Tower, though, so there may have been some sudden changes, some sudden chaoses, right? I just feel like there's a sense of you being on guard because there is an energy that it's making you be prepared for expecting the unexpected. So I don't know if that has to do with anything with these rumors or not. I just feel the sense of like you being tested on something, like to like refocus or change your focus for some reason. It could be them spreading rumors and lies about you just to get your attention, to change your focus, to keep this positive energy going. There is the Eight of Pentacles in the light as well, so I feel like the Eight of Pentacles, you do have a sense of like realizing your goals, being able to be self-sufficient, financially stable. Like I feel like you have all that good energy around you in order to make it happen. It just seems like there's an energy around you that's trying to shift your focus into a slightly different energy. You know, sometimes energies make people do things for a reason to someone else in order to get your attention. Because an energy can't just, you know, shake you a little bit and say, hey, wake up. You're on a positive road here. Don't get distracted from the route that you're taking. You know, there is a King of Pentacles here in the dark. So, I don't know if this is the person that you're talking about. You know, King of Pentacles in the dark could be someone who is a little bit, you know, manipulative, a little bit more focused on materialistic things, wanting to be possessive, wanting to make the decisions, or trying to persuade you to make decisions in a certain way. Maybe they're trying to persuade other people to believe whatever it is that they're talking about you. I don't know. Let's just see what the advice says. What is the advice for Dee to deal with this person? What is the advice for Dee to deal with this person? What is the advice for Dee to deal with this person? And this energy. Ooh. So the Four of Swords is in the dark. So I do feel like there's a sense of, like, there is tension building, there is that restlessness, that, you know, but I also feel like you are going to recover from all of this. You are going to see the light, or you're going to see the focus that you're supposed to be paying attention to. There is a Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like overall you are heading in the right direction. I just feel like there's this force around you. It's like, don't get distracted, you know? Don't stop and look at whatever. Keep going. The King of Wands, too, is kind of like in the dark, too. So I don't know if it's just someone else as well. Just trying to, like, have some control issues, arrogant, you know, all kinds of those wand energies in the dark. But I feel like it's just, you're gonna recover from this. You're gonna see that clarity. You're gonna keep moving forward despite what these people are trying to do. I feel like it's just, yeah. That's what I got, though. FG! I'm gonna ask about the younger tarot reader I've known for a couple years. Does she like me? Ooh. For FG, does the younger tarot reader that FG's known likes FG? What is the energy around this younger tarot reader that FG has known for a while? Let's see. Who is this younger tarot reader that FG has known? Oh man, there's a lot of, they're in the dark. There's some negative energy here. The Two of Swords, I feel like she may have made a decision about you a while ago, but I feel like she's unsure about that decision now. So I don't know what's changed between then and now, but I feel like something has changed. Not saying it's negative or anything, it's just her perspective of you I feel like has changed. The sun is in the dark, so I don't know if there's been like a missed opportunity with her, or she feels like there was a missed opportunity. You think it does, but is it practical? I don't know, I'm feeling like, you know, the sun in the dark is like, before was it like false impressions and now it's like real impressions, but is it too late to realize that it wasn't false then and it is real now? And I feel like there's that being that like there's a cloud over, like what is it, trying to see clearly what it is, you know, the moon as well, the sun and moon. It's like, why is it more real now than before? Or was it more real before and now? And it's like, it's confusing energy. There is the Four of Cups in the light too. So I feel like it's something the two of you both have to think about somehow. Because I feel this energy of her pulling back because of this. Because of thinking like, you know, I think we already missed that. Like, she probably didn't think that it was anything then. But now thinking that maybe it was, and now unsure. Let's see, what is this energy with the sun and moon both in the dark? The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups and Knight of Swords. Well, like there was something. There probably still is something. It's just a matter of figuring out, is this the real, you know? Instead of like questioning it or not. There's the Eight of Swords, so it's kind of like you're both restricting yourselves from being with each other. It's not like the energy or anything else of doing it. You're restricting yourselves with the Eight of Swords. Overthinking, overanalyzing, you know. So I feel like you're both thinking the same thing. So it's either, I think you guys just need to have a conversation to decide if what it is. It seems to me. She's younger than you? Oh man. Nothing wrong with that. I'm 13 years younger than Moonbeam, and we get along really well. You know? We make a good team, so younger is not a bad thing. I find girls are often more mature than guys anyway, so it kind of like evens out. Divyani, love reading. What's coming in? Like Jesus says, if it clicks, then awesome. Yeah. For Divyani. I love reading. What's coming in for Divyani? 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 What is coming in for Divyani for love? What is Divyani's love energy? There we go. Ooh, I guess I want to be in the light. There is the world. The whole world's in your hands regarding your love energy. I feel like you're up to anything. You've done the full cycle of whatever you had to do, and I feel like your energy is now open to love, accepting of love, maybe having some pure clarity about what that love is going to look like for you, and I feel like you're attracting that good energy. There is a Seven of Swords in the dark, so I don't know if there's any like hesitation, like making sure that you want someone who is real, someone who is honest, someone who is, you know, well adjusted and all that sort of thing, and being fearful of falling for whatever. Again, there is the Four of Pentacles in the dark too, so I do feel like there's this energy of you being more open, being able to take more risks to see what someone is like than maybe you were before. And I feel like that is going to give you some good energy as well with the Six of Wands here. You know, you're ready for that badass success. You have that boost of pride and confidence, that boost of I'm ready for this. And I feel like you are going to attract a person towards you with this new energy. Who is this new? Okay. I guess the cards have decided. I pulled the Six of Wands for you again and turned it around in the light. So I guess this person wants this badass success in a love life as you do. So that's a good thing, right? Who is this love energy coming towards Viviani? Who's this love energy coming towards Viviani? Who is this new love person coming towards Viviani? Ooh, the King of Pentacles. Someone who is very grounded, earthy, realistic. That may be a little bit stubborn, but you know. They want that sense of loyalty and steadiness and all that sort of thing. King of Pentacles is also very sensual, touchy-feely type of person. For the Eight of Cups being in the dark, they may be a little withdrawn. Maybe they have the same fears as you, not wanting to mess up another relationship, or making sure that they're not lying and all that sort of thing, and they're being honest. And yeah, I feel like you are going to meet someone who is looking for the same things that you are, and you guys will connect. Let's see. What is this person's love energy? What is this person's love energy towards Viviani? Ooh, oh, this one may come with some baggage. Maybe that's why they're hesitating. So this person may have some emotional baggage and can weigh the relationship to unpack it. I don't know. I mean, you know, just because he has baggage doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, right? It could be just that maybe they had a child with somebody else, or yeah, I don't know. That's what I got. Seems like it's good energy. You have to see what the baggage is all about, though. There is a person I'm talking to right now. I don't know if it can be real or not. Oh, man. Join the list again and we'll go into information more about that person. Mr. Maurice! What do the cards see coming towards Mr. Maurice in my current job in general? Okay, let's see. For Mr. Maurice, what does Mr. Maurice need to know about what's coming towards them in their current job? What's coming towards Mr. Maurice in their current job? What is coming towards Mr. Maurice in their current job? What's coming towards Mr. Maurice in their current job? Oh, man. You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like there's an energy of you making some work decisions. I also feel like there's an energy of you letting go of any, I don't know if there's any like negativity in your workplace or what it is, but just letting it go and being able to move past that. I don't know. It's okay, Venus. I just noticed Venus, but moderators can ask questions too. I don't know if anyone told Venus that. Yeah, for the Four of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy as well as kind of like you feeling a little bit more vulnerable and having a little bit of anxiety. So not quite sure what that is about. Maybe just anxiousness about something. I don't know, but you have the Emperor in the light. So I feel like you are in charge of your path. You're in charge of your destiny. You was going to quit and took a day off to settle down. Oh man, that's what that is. I can just feel this energy of like some anxiety and some feeling vulnerable and yeah, making some risky work decision. That's probably it, eh? Quitting, huh? I feel like you have the power in your hands, the Emperor. So the Emperor, I do feel like there's this energy of like you taking accountability and sticking up to your commitments, being responsible, all that sort of thing. That boost of self-discipline. But you do have the Eight of Cups, so I feel like the power is in your hands if you want to walk away from this and find something better for you, or stay in it and, you know, for like the Four of Pentacles suggests and just kind of like let it go and move on. That is up to you and your situation. There is a Queen of Swords in the dark as well. So I feel whoever this Queen represents to you she's keeping her emotions out of it. She's keeping her distance from trying to please you at all. I feel like overall this person is someone who is generally hard to please to begin with. Um, yeah, let's just see. What kind of advice can we get for Mr. Maurice? What kind of advice can we get to Mr. Maurice? What advice can we get for Mr. Maurice? What kind of advice can we get for Mr. Maurice? Page of Cups. Oh, man. Oh, the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is kind of like saying that you don't really have anyone that you can openly express all your feelings to at your workplace, kind of thing. But, you know, the Page of Cups is someone who's very creative, very imaginative, can learn from something, inspired by something. I don't know what that is for you, if that will help you figure out what to do. You plan to stay and make something good of it? Yeah, I feel like that is probably the best energy for right now. You know, just trying to like keep to the positive side of things. Keep things to yourself rather than oversharing too much. And, you know, your strength might not be on point right now, but I feel like there's hope for you to boost that confidence in yourself. You know, the Four of Cups. You may need to take a rest. You may have to change your perspective a little bit. Reevaluate your situation. That may give you some kind of boost. But that's what I got. Yeah. See, like the kind of the cards are agreeing with you to stay where you are and just kind of like switch your mindset a little bit. I don't know if that will help or not. I feel like no matter what you try to do, you probably won't improve what whoever's you're dealing with his point of view, though, with the Queen of Swords in the dark. You know, the Queen of Swords is known as the Ice Queen. You can't change your mind. Yeah, I don't know. You're welcome, Mr. Maurice. I hope things change around for you there, though. Alice, does Ahmed plan to put me on another project soon? Does Ahmed plan on putting Alice on another project soon? Does Ahmed plan on putting Alice on another project soon? Does Ahmed plan on putting Alice on another project soon? Four of Pentacles. Oh, man. This card's gonna be haunting us tonight. The Four of Pentacles in the light. I do feel like there's this energy around you being more grounded, feeling more earthy. My rock seems to make this weird shadow, doesn't it? Maybe I'll just move the rock. Is that better? Because my cards make a shadow. I never know where to put these cards. For the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like there's energy of you feeling more grounded, more secure in your position, whatever that is for you. So I feel like there is a new beginning. So I feel like there is a good energy around Ahmed trying to, or maybe getting another project for you for sure. I feel like the energy is good. Everything about it is good. But with the Hierophant, I feel like, I don't know if this project or thing may make you feel like it's something that you're not used to doing, because I feel like it's something that you're not used to. It's, you know, it's something completely different, or maybe something that you're maybe not wanting to do altogether. Because I feel like there's a little bit of a resistance here coming on. I don't know. With the Lovers in the dark as well, I feel like you'll be at a crossroads, like trying to make that decision if you're going to take it or not. Or, yeah, or do it and not be happy with it. Because I feel like there's a sense that it could easily turn into a conflict. What is this energy with the Hierophant and the Lovers in the dark? What is this energy with the Hierophant and the Lovers in the dark? 5 of Cups. See, it could easily turn into a conflict. 5 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is also in the dark. So I feel like as easy as it could be offered, it could be as easily taken away. Ace of Pentacles in the dark is like doubting yourself or doubting you have the experience for it, or I feel like if you don't take it, then you're going to have a longer setback. Page of Wands. I don't know. I feel like either you're not going to like Ahmed's comments about it, or you don't make comments to Ahmed about it and just take it and see where this Ace of Swords leads you. The Ace of Swords is like being inspired, having a breakthrough, like being able to take action and like things improving and all that sort of thing. Having your mind clear and confident in yourself. I don't know. That's what I got. Oh man, yeah, I saw that. The fires look so bad. I feel bad for all those people. And all the animals. I saw a video there showing the animals trying to run away from the fire. That was so sad. All those houses. Yeah, the fire. It seems really bad. I keep seeing that on the news, eh? Dee Dee, am I psychic? I feel like if you're questioning yourself, then you're psychic, Dee Dee. You know, I feel like psychics always want to say that they're not psychic. And I feel like people who claim to be psychic are sometimes just wishful thinking. I don't know. Seems to be that way sometimes. I know I say I'm not psychic, but I am not psychic. Not like my daughter. She always knows things exactly how they are before they happen. I just feel the energy. I can just know what the feeling is. It's just different. Let's see for Dee Dee. Is Dee Dee psychic? What are Dee Dee's psychic abilities and magic witchy powers? I want to do a vampire reading this week too, I think. Maybe on Thursday. Let's see for Dee Dee. What are Dee Dee's witchy magic powers? Is Dee Dee psychic or clairvoyant or an energy reader? What is Dee Dee's magic powers? Let's see. That 4 of Pentacles. I thought she was gonna haunt us. I don't know why it keeps coming out. The 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. You know, all the Pentacles are the Earth signs. So the Earth signs is all about the Fae and the Fae energy and all that sort of thing. You know? And fairies represent love, sex, magic, and all that sort of thing, and death. So I do feel like there you have all those abilities to manipulate all of those things. For the 4 of Pentacles, I also feel like you have the ability to secure yourself and your family. Like you're really good at like protection and all that sort of thing. For the Hierophant in the dark, I do feel like your energy or your powers or whatever may be untraditional, maybe not what someone else would think, or maybe going against what your family's powers and traditions and all that sort of thing is. You know, sometimes you do what your family does, and sometimes you just want to, you know, find yourself, and maybe your abilities and your strengths and your powers are different than theirs. Or you're the first in your generation. That could be a thing as well. For the 8 of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of you also. You know, the Hierophant is also the master of like sacred rituals as well. So maybe it's like you beginning those, even though they may not be rooted in your family. But for the 8 of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of you like at the verge of mastering your craft, and you don't really come into your full powers until you're 40 in a lot of stories and a lot of books and all that sort of thing. And I had my own spiritual awakening at 40. So I believe that to be true, is when you have a full hold of what your abilities and all that sort of things are. So yeah, so with the Eight of Wands, it's kind of like having that high energy, being able to cast spells, and all that sort of fun stuff. You do have the Ten of Cups in the dark too. So again, I feel like this is something that is just yours, like you're starting on your own. It's not something, but the Ten of Cups is also about having that spiritual insight, being able to channeling energy. So I feel like if you practice your skills, you probably could be whatever you wanted to be. Yeah, that is what I got. I don't know if you want I could do a witchy card. Let's see. We'll try the witchy ones. What does Dee need to know about her witchy powers? What does Dee need to know about her witchy powers here? I have two different Oracle decks mixed together, so I don't know which one's going to come out. Oh, man. For the... Ooh, you have the witching hour. The witching hour is at 12 midnight, but the fairies' witching hour, and when the realms are the thinnest, is at 3 a.m. That's why those ghost hunters always do 3 a.m. and not 12 midnight. The good ones, anyway. It says the wish card. So true intentions, manifestation, and favorable circumstances. So save your powers for what is going to benefit you or is the best energy around you at that time. A graveyard. There's a lot of energy there too. Graveyards are the best way to learn to talk to spirits and all that sort of thing because there's so many of them just roaming, right? For the graveyard, there's a song that there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing. No end in acknowledgement, the crossroads of eternity. And then this graveyard one is about peace and no need for struggles. And you don't need any acknowledgement to embrace your powers either. And then you have the witch. Grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly, awaken all that is. Emerge, glimpse, and delicate pull at the very roots of living in alchemy itself. A really good book that I really love is Lisa Lister. She writes Witch, like Witch. Her books is really good. She has a lot of them. They're really cool. You're a Cancer Rising. I'm a Cancer Rising. 2FG. That's pretty cool. Just lost my mouse here. Thank you for the donation. Oh man, I'll do as soon as I'm done. Bernard FG. For Bernard, one first question: Would I get me a nice job? Okay. So will Bernard get a night job for their second job? Will Bernard get a night job for their second job? Will Bernard be getting a night job for their second job? Will Bernard be getting a night job for their second job? Oh man, you do have the Three of Pentacles here in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of you working with someone else. You know, Three of Pentacles, like you working with other people, having that teamwork kind of energy, feeling positive about it, feeling accomplished. So I feel like, yes, the Ace of Swords too, that new beginning, that fresh new start, right? The Queen of Pentacles as well does represent work as well. You know, having that focus, having that balance, being able to take care of your responsibilities and all that sort of fun stuff. And then you have the Three of Wands, being able to plan your future and being able to put yourself out there and taking that bold step into the future. So I feel like you will be getting a night job or the possibility of a second job soon. FG, thank you for the donation. Cancer reading, yes. Wolf Moon in Cancer. So I made my spread for this one to combine the wolf energy with the Cancer energy. What does FG need to know about the full wolf moon in Cancer? What does FG need to know about the full moon in Cancer with the wolf energy? The wolf moon in Cancer. What instincts are being called for FG to trust? What instincts does FG need to trust? The Nine of Swords. What will strengthen FG's pack? What will strengthen FG's pack? What wounds need to be released? What wounds does FG need to release? What is the inner strength that's rising? What is FG's inner strength that's rising? 2 ones to come out there. We'll just take them. Aw, that's good. I'm glad that you're still here. For the Nine of Swords in the dark, I feel like this is what instincts that you're supposed to have that are going to be called, or this full moon phase is going to make you use. The Nine of Swords is like trusting your instincts around people's emotions and feelings, especially when someone around you is feeling guilty about something or freaking out about something or having those deep-seated fears. I feel like your instincts with knowing how to navigate those things around you will help. You have the Seven of Wands in the dark, and this is supposed to be to strengthen your pack. If it's your friends or coworkers or family, whoever your pack is, maybe not be so defensive, or you're probably not defensive anyways, but the Seven of Wands in the dark here, I just feel the sense of maybe feeling a little bit more vulnerable and being not so strong, and allowing the pack to help you out and comfort you sometimes instead of the other way around. You also have the Queen of Cups in the dark. This one is what wounds need to be released. So releasing, being overly sensitive as well. It's kind of a strange reading. It's like, be sensitive, but not too sensitive. Just be you, I feel, you know? Just be you. Yeah. The Queen of Cups in the dark too is kind of like, she's very punitive, and the Queen of Cups is someone who is very clairvoyant and can scry as well. I don't know if you do any scrying, but I feel that energy trying to come through as well that may help you release your wounds somehow, if you have any, that the cards are picking up here. The Ace of Swords. I feel like with the moon being in Cancer and the sun being in Capricorn, it's kind of like what other tarot readers are saying too. It's like the mama and dad energy is coming through, where Cancer is more nurturing and giving and all that sort of thing, and then the sun in Capricorn is like being more strict and self-disciplined and rule-oriented, but being nurturing and vulnerable and all that other fun stuff at the same time. I feel like that energy is coming through for you as well. The Ace of Swords, getting that clarity. And it's also about, the Wolf Moon is also about a lot of hidden truths, a lot of honesty coming through, and a lot of, lies being revealed and that sort of thing. True. That realization of all that, and feeling that sense of satisfaction with the Nine of Cups, your dreams and hopes and all that sort of thing coming through for you as well. Having that abundance and success and things that you're wanting to come together. There's nothing I could say that could shock me. Oh man. I don't feel like there's anything I could say to anyone that would shock them, right? I don't know. Aw, thank you, Dee Dee. Viviani, can I know about the person, the Taurus? And what's going to be next between Taurus and Viviani? So what's going to go on between V, the Taurus, and Viviani? What is your sign, Viviani? I see you don't have your sign tagged to your name there. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Taurus and Virgo. Taurus and Virgo usually go really well together. Let's see. What's going on? What does Viviani need to know about V, the Taurus? What does Viviani need to know about V, the Taurus? These cards wanted to be used, so that's what I'm doing. Ooh. You do have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark. So the Taurus may be a little bit unsure what exactly they want to commit to. Yeah. Tauruses are generally very touchy-feely. You know, like they literally need to feel the connection usually in order to know how much they can be loyal towards it. They're not as easily loyal, or not that they're not easily loyal. They're not easily falling in love, because a lot of Tauruses in general, sometimes Virgos and Capricorns too have a hard time realizing what flirting is. So I can imagine flirting, like two earth signs flirting together would be like unsure of how that's feeling, because I kind of like feeling that energy as well. And if you feel that way or not, you may notice it more than they do. I don't know. For the Page of Swords, I feel like overall there's some good communication going on between the two of you. I feel like there is some flirting going on. I feel like the Taurus wants to be serious, but I feel like they're unsure of how serious this is, or they're not really taking it seriously, maybe because they don't want to get their heart broken. The Ten of Swords here, they're kind of like really guarding their heart and not wanting to break their heart if you're not quite serious about this. There is a Two of Cups as well. So I feel like the Taurus is just kind of like hesitant because they're not feeling it. But that doesn't mean they don't have feelings for you, though. It's just they're not feeling that soulmate connection instantly. You know, sometimes it's not about the movies. You know, in the movies they make it look like you just fall in love just by looking at the person. Like, you know, they always say Disney has that false impressions of what love life is like. Let's just see what this energy is. What's going on with the Taurus? What's going on with the Taurus? I know, I'm a Taurus myself, and I have no clue if someone's flirting with me, honestly. That's why I'm a Moonbeam. He's very direct. He just says what he wants. I don't have to guess. For the Devil, there is that sexual attraction for sure with the Devil, you know? That intimacy, that the Devil too is that touchy-feely person. I do feel that energy as well. I also feel this energy of, even though the Devil is a Capricorn, I do feel like there's that earthy thing going on too. For the Nine of Swords, I feel like there is a Nine of Swords and there's the Ten of Swords. I feel like the Taurus is just like overstressing about the whole situation. I don't know if being in a relationship kind of like changes the Taurus's routine or changes what the Taurus does, because you know Taurus is like a bull. They do the same thing every day, and they don't like, it's not that they don't like changes, it's just they have a hard time. You know, a bull doesn't like to leave their stall unless there's really good reason. I'm not saying that you're not a good reason, it's just how to adapt to that is a challenge, it seems, with the Ace of Wands in the dark. I feel like taking the Page of Swords advice here and just have that open conversation. You know, be very direct with what your thoughts and feelings are with the Taurus V. And I feel like he would do the same thing towards you. If you're very honest and direct and this is what I want, this is what I think, this is how I feel, he'll probably do the same towards you. And let go of some of his swords there and be less defensive and less protecting his heart. I feel like that may balance out the Two of Cups energy and the Justice card and turn them into light for you. Just see where that plays out. You can pull a love card. What is this love energy for Divyani? What is this love energy for Divyani? What is going on with the Taurus? Gifts. Oh man. Taurus are very materialistic as well. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand another. So maybe there just needs some more conversations, more mutual understanding going on. That's what I got. You're confused? Oh man. I'm sorry if I confused you more. FG, you're a big boy? I have no idea what that was about. I didn't confuse you? Okay, good. I wasn't sure because I don't remember what I just said. I say things and then I don't remember what I just said after. Alice, does Paul plan to put me on one of his projects soon? Let's see. Does Paul plan on putting Alice on one of his projects soon? Does Paul plan to put Alice on one of their projects soon? Does Paul plan on putting Alice on one of their projects soon? Is Paul putting Alice on one of their projects soon? What is going on with Paul's energy towards Alice? There we go. Ooh, the Empress is in the dark. The devil. Oh, man. Oh, boy. There is a Page of Wands, so I do feel like he will want to have a conversation with you soon about projects or something like that for sure. You know, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Devil here, I'm wondering what is going on with Paul. You know, like, is he hiding some other feelings towards you? I have no idea. Let's just see here. For the Empress in the dark, I do feel like there might be an imbalance between you and Paul. I'm not quite sure what that is. Or if Paul is just a type where they're overbearing, like wanting to oversee everything that you do when they do give you a project. I don't know. But there's also the Devil in the dark. So I do feel like they are trying to release any of those thoughts. So I feel like whatever negativity is in Paul's mind right now, either about the project or you, whatever it is, I feel like they're releasing it and they're going to move past their insecurities about whatever that is. There is a Knight of Cups in the dark as well. So, like I said, I feel like they're kind of like moving past that. They're going to try to be more realistic for what is happening around them. But, you know, the Knight of Cups in the dark struggles with being realistic. You know, they have a plan to be, but can they truly be? I don't know. But, you know, the Page of Wands, they do want to talk to you about a new project, a new creativity, a new inspiration, a new spark of creativity, and all that sort of fun stuff, too. So I feel like the Page of Wands is a good energy. I feel like they're going to... It's a new beginning, and I feel like this beginning of this project will have some potential. Let's see what else. Five of Swords. New beginning, positivity, you know, new project as well with the Sun and Chariot moving forward in a positive light. There is a Five of Swords, so there may be some changes and challenges. Making sure that you're being honest with Paul about your expectations and all that sort of thing if you have questions. And if you're needing to have Paul do the same, you know, clarify anything, that making sure there's no misunderstandings there with the Five of Swords. But that's what I got. Bernard, too well, I get my own problem. Adult steals for me. How many females got their eyes on me? Oh man. I'm not sure what your first question is, Bernard. It says, will I get my own place? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by get my own problems. I'll go with your other question, Bernard. How many females have their eye on Bernard? How many females have their eye on Bernard? A chariot. Not a chariot. Why did I want to say chariot? The high priestess. The high priestess is 2. We have 2 females that have their eyes on you. Let's see, Bernard. What are their initials? What is the first female's initials that has their eyes on Bernard? Ooh, P and K. So I don't know if it's P and K or if their initials are K and P. But that's the first female. What are the second female's initials? F and V. So I don't know if it's V and F or F and V. I mean, it could be, doesn't necessarily have to be their initials. It could be something that you know about them, their address or favorite thing. But that is what I got. Didi, I want to know how will people like Bite Me Cupid? Huh. It's a fantasy texting story between a female vampire and a guy. Interesting. How will people think about Didi, about the Bite Me Cupid? What will people think about the Bite Me Cupid texting stories? What will people think about the Bite Me Cupid texting stories? Ooh. I feel like with the chariot, there's going to be some positive energies there. You know, the chariot is in the light, so I do feel like there's this energy of you moving forward, getting some... I feel like you're going to discover something about that as well. Because I just feel the sense of just going full speed ahead, getting some clarity on something, getting some good feedback on it as well. You do have the Empress in the dark. So I don't know if it's going to be like so good that's going to give you some creative blocks on how to do what's next. You know, trying to keep the story going, I feel like it's going to be a challenge. There is a Hermit here, so you may want to do some thinking and trying to figure out how to make them all connect well together. I don't know, to keep the flow of the energy going. There's a Hangman, so I feel like there's going to be something that may make you change your perspective of something a little bit there. Let's see. Why is the Empress in the dark, though? Why is the Empress in the dark? Why is the Empress in the dark? Oh man, the Nine of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's a sense of... I don't know. I feel like they may have some mixed feelings about it at first, though. Even though it's going to go well. So I don't know if it's going to go well because you'll get a lot of views. But people won't know how exactly they feel about it because of the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups being in the dark. And you also have the Five of Wands. So I don't know if there's like competition where a lot of that's going to be going on. I don't know. That's what I got, though. That seems to be like there will be competition with it, though. And that people have mixed feelings about it. Chariot seems like a good idea, though. It's like, keep going forward. Hangman's in the light, so, you know, just surrender to the unknown and see how it goes. Oh, you want to know about your own place, apartment. Gotcha. I'll do the next question, Bernard, about your own place and apartment. Divyani, how do my colleagues see me? How does Divyani's colleagues see me? I don't get positive vibes. Huh? For Divyani. How do Divyani colleagues see Divyani? How does Divyani's colleagues see Divyani? Does someone want to come out? The world. The world's in the light. There's a positive energy there. How do Divyani colleagues see Divyani? For the world is in the light, so I do feel like there's this, this cosmic positive energy around you. I do feel like there's some success between you and your colleagues. There is the Four of Swords, though, so I don't know if it's just the colleagues that you have like to keep to themselves, or maybe that's what causes some of the negative tension building. I don't know. Because the Four of Swords is like trying to find peace and time to recharge, despite what else is going on. There is also the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is also very positive. She's in the light. She's unstoppable. She has that focus that keeps her moving. There's the Four of Wands. So I don't know if it's just the colleagues like to keep their space from you for some reason. That make you feel like there's a negative energy. But overall, it seems like there is. Four of Wands. Like, look how far you've come already. You're committed to the work. I feel like the teamwork is good. There's successes. I don't know. I'm not really feeling any negative energy here, Divyani. You feel most of them hate you? Let's see. Do most of the colleagues hate Divyani? And does most of the colleagues hate Divyani? Do most of the colleagues hate Divyani? The Seven of Pentacles. I wouldn't say they hate you. I just feel like, the Seven of Pentacles is like you started to plant a seed. They're just not very nurturing towards you. They're the ones that are the Seven of Pentacles. They don't really want to nurture you, and yeah, I feel like they're not putting a lot of effort into making you not feel that way. But I don't feel like they're hating you, though. I just feel like they like to keep to themselves. They like to keep their distance. I don't know if it's because they've known the other people, they've known the other colleagues longer than you, or they have less in common with you. But I don't feel like it's a negative energy. Nothing has come out in the dark. I don't know. For Bernard, will Bernard get his own place? Will Bernard be getting his own apartment? 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 Will Bernard be getting his own apartment soon? Oh, man. I feel there's going to be some challenges still about you getting your own apartment, Bernard. I'm not quite sure what the challenges are, but you do have the Five of Cups in the dark. So I feel like whatever's going on, you're going to find a place, though. I feel like you're going to have some positive answers. It may take some time. There's going to be some challenges, though. I feel like you may reconnect with someone, or someone may reconnect with you that will help you out with finding an apartment. There is the Eight of Swords as well in the light. So I feel like there is some restrictions regarding this apartment. Not quite sure what that would be for you. But I just feel like, yeah, you might be stuck in an awkward situation for a little bit longer. Like the situation you're in now, you might be stuck for a bit longer. But you do have the Six of Cups, so you are going to get some. So you can get some communication about what is going on there. I feel like there's some positive energies around you. The Hangman, I feel like whatever it is, it might change. Like someone may said no to you about an apartment before, but then they may change their mind and say, okay, Bernard, do you still want this apartment? There's some restrictions about the apartment, but I feel like something like that may happen for you. That's what I got though. Just gotta think positive, Bernard. Positive thoughts about it. Alice, how does my big boss think about my work performance? How does Alice's big boss think about Alice's work performance? Oh man, you have the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I don't know if they feel like you're a little bit low energy or a little bit quieter in the workplace. I don't know. The Eight of Wands in the dark, I also feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's like losing momentum or just like struggling with some sort of changes. I don't know. But you also have the Eight of Pentacles here, so I do feel like there's this energy of like they do see you're at a steady pace. They do see that, you know, you're not in a rush. You don't go ahead of yourself. I just feel like there's an energy of like a lack of motivation, like a lack of high energy, kind of like lingering around the boss's thoughts towards you. There's also the Six of Cups here, so I feel like overall, I think that, you know, between now and the past, you've done well so far. There's a lot of positive energy around that. I feel like you've learned from past mistakes, and they do recognize that. There is the Eight of Swords, so I don't know if it's about you feeling like you're limited, or if they feel like you're overthink things sometimes. Sometimes I feel like they feel like maybe sometimes you get caught up in a bad situation. It's not really your fault, but sometimes you just, you know, I don't know what that would be about, but I feel like overall they see that you're improving. The Judgment's in the dark. I don't know if they feel like you should take more initiative to things. I'm not quite sure what that would be about. But I feel like you keep moving forward despite the challenges. Keep moving forward. The Knight of Cups, I feel like they feel like they're emotionally supportive of you. I don't know if you feel that, but I feel like they think that. With the Knight of Cups here in the light. I feel like they do see you're creative, you're inspiring, you know, all kind of good energy. I feel like they feel like you're a little bit on edge. I'm not quite sure if that is the case or not, but that's what I got. Excuse me. I still have this bad cough. Dee, how will Valentine's vibes be? My Valentine texting story. How will Valentine's vibes be for Dee Dee's texting story? How will Valentine's vibes be for Dee Dee's texting stories on YouTube? How will Valentine's vibes be good for Dee Dee's texting stories? These cards don't want to cooperate. We'll try something else. How will Dee Dee's texting stories be on YouTube? I'm going to try the other ones. I feel like these ones are good for social media questions. For Dee Dee, how will Dee Dee's Valentine's vibes be? And this one came up for you. How will Dee Dee's Valentine's vibes be for texting stories on YouTube? Seven of Wands is in the light. I do feel like there's a good energy there. The Seven of Wands, I feel like don't give up. You know, just because they don't like it at the first time you post it, doesn't mean don't give up. You know, like I've been posting videos lately, and people have been watching videos from like when I first started 2 years ago. So you know they might not go viral this year, but that doesn't mean they won't go viral next Valentine's Day. So weird. I don't know. I'm posting videos and people are watching the old ones for some reason. It just goes like that sometimes. There is a Two of Pentacles here, so I feel like it's about you making some practical decisions about moving forward, keeping your head up, keeping that good work balance going and flowing. I feel it's about you balancing your priorities regarding your channel and that sort of thing. Even though, you know, you may not work out the first second you post it, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. The Knight of Swords is in the light. So I feel like you're going to be ambitious, you're going to keep going. I feel like there's an energy of you, Jazz, being fearless, like not worrying or concentrating on whatever bad comments you get. You know, any comment is an interaction. You know, all a thumbs down is an interaction. YouTube does not know if they're bad or good or not. That's why I see a lot of YouTubers encouraging people to write a thumbs down because it doesn't matter in the algorithm. It's an indication. For the King of Pentacles in the light, I feel like, you know, you're going to be making some practical decisions moving forward. Like, I feel like between the last Texas story and this one, you're going to see what people like, what people don't like, and I feel like you're going to grow from that. So I feel like it's going to be positive in that sense, because, you know, when the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles are both very practical energies, right? So I feel like there's this energy of you gaining what's going to keep your channel stable and what's going to give you that support that you're wanting. But I feel like it's you changing your mindset as this is business. This is not for the positive comments. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you change your perspective, your channel is going to grow. Because you have a lot of positive energy here. Like, they're all in the light. Let's see. What other advice can we give for Gigi with it? For the Ten of Wands. You know, the Ten of Wands, too. Like, taking that action, taking that responsibility. You may feel a little overwhelmed. You may feel like you're struggling. But at the same time, I feel like your dedication is going to pay off. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune, luck and destiny, and all that sort of thing is on your side. And then you have the Ten of Cups. So don't be emotional. Keep it business like the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is business. Don't let your emotions, you know, take away your Wheel of Fortune. You know, people don't like someone who has big business. You know, all those big, you know, millionaires. A lot of people don't like them, but, you know, they're successful. So you gotta have that success, and I feel like that's what's gonna make it grow. You know, Two of Pentacles, making those business decisions, taking clarity, keeping your emotions out of it. It's hard to do, you know. I have a lot of emotions about my channel too. It's really hard. Oh man. That's why I changed on the community page. I wrote that in order to get the free private reading, your subscription needs to be public, because I know that there's a lot of people that after a live they unsubscribe, and then when I post that I'm going live again, they subscribe. So it's like I was hoping like that specific message was for them. I don't know if they're even watching now or not, but it just seems weird. Like, I don't know what it means to them, because I never, like, I know some people say it subscribers only to chat, but I never have that on my free lives because it's free. I don't know. Some people think weird things about YouTube, and sometimes I watch other YouTubers and all they're doing is talking about their algorithm. It's like they don't know what they're talking about. It's frustrating to hear them talk sometimes. Alice, why did Harris call me last week? Why did Harris, not me, sorry. I don't want to know why Harris did not call me. The cards are like, you're lying. No one's called you last week. Um, we'll try different cards here. Why did Harris call Alice last week? Why did Harris call last... That's too many cards. One at a time. Why did Harris call Alice last week? Why did Harris call Alice last week? Why did Harris call Alice last week? Oh man. Why is Harris not responding this week? Why is Harris not just responding this week? Why is Harris not responding this week? I feel like he was in a bad state of mind last week and he wanted some attention, and now that he's feeling good about himself, he is not needing your attention. You know? The Wheel of Fortune, he was down on his luck, he was feeling down. Queen of Swords, you know, he was all stuck up in his head, overthinking and all that sort of weird things. Four of Pentacles, feeling discouraged, feeling like, you know, trying to figure out vulnerable maybe. Now that he's feeling good with the Four of Cups, you know, I feel like he's taking time to see things from a different perspective. He's reevaluating his situation. I feel like he's still feeling very sensitive, very vulnerable still, though. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so he's not feeling very, you know, masterful right now. You know, he's not feeling on top of things still. I feel like he feels like he has a lot of opinions. He's struggling with some other kind of financial work issues. I don't even know what. He is paying more attention to his intuition. I feel like he does have an inner knowing. Okay, what's going on here? Let's even get some more clarity though. What exactly, like what is Harris's feelings in general towards Alice? What is Harris's feelings in general towards Alice? Page of Cups and Three of Wands. So Page of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them, of Harris thinking like there's mixed signals going on, that maybe you're a little bit overly sensitive, maybe you're a little bit closed off on how you're feeling towards him, I don't know. But there's a Three of Wands in the dark too, so it's kind of like, I'm not sure if Alice meets my expectations kind of energy. How is this affecting why Harris isn't calling Alice now? I don't know. He's upset about something. You know, the Five of Pentacles there. His emotions are a little bit of a roller coaster right now. I know, like Three of Wands, not you know. Three of Wands is kind of like trying to put yourself out there, but then if you put yourself out there and it's not what you expect, you feel impatient, frustrated, all that sort of fun stuff. Well, not really fun, but you know. The Five of Pentacles is kind of like, I'm feeling like I'm being abandoned, like nobody loves me anymore, depressed, considering what choices they have. I don't know if it's because you didn't answer, or they didn't get what they wanted from you last week, so they're not going to do it this week and get their heart broken again. The Temperance, you know, I feel like they're not being rational with their thoughts. You know, they're being all over the place with their emotions, their thoughts, their, yeah. That's what I got though. I don't know what's going on with him. He seems to be all over the place though. Hopefully he figures things out and takes the High Priestess's advice and starts trusting his intuition. That may lead him in a good spot. I don't know. If he knows what his intuition is, it doesn't think that his thoughts are his intuition. Divyani, can I get a general guidance reading? Yeah, so what does Divyani need to know right now? 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 Oh, man. For the temperance is in the dark. Not in the dark, it's in the light. Why did I want to say in the dark? In the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of like an imbalance or feeling impatient about something that's causing this imbalance, and like having these conflicting ideas about what is too much. But it's in the light. So I do feel like overall your physical energy and your emotional energy is well balanced. I feel like there's a sense of like this inner peace, this inner harmony and love, this healing energy that is very good for you. And I feel like you are moving forward in moderation. You're not rushing into things. But again, you have the Six of Swords. So I don't know if it's just you going through a phase of transformation and just things are changing for you, and you are choosing to walk forward into a positive light rather than looking back at the negative side of things. Because the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords is kind of like very similar energies, but the Six of Cups is more emotional and Six of Swords is more logical, which I feel like you do have that good balance between. It's just a matter of like which one you're going to lean towards during this transformation. And I feel like whichever one you choose is going to decide what your perspectives are moving forward. If you're focusing more on your mind, you may go in one direction. If you focus more on your emotions, you may go on the other side. Let's just clarify exactly what is going on. What changes are coming for Divyani? What changes are coming for Divyani with this energy? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, or want to give Divyani some messages about what are these changes that are coming for Divyani? I mean, Mars is closer. Mars is the moon is going past Mars, so that Mars is more visible tonight for anyone who does that, astrology and looking up at the moon and all that sort of energy. So Mars is all about sex and war, right? So I do feel like it's going to make a lot of people question their emotions and that sort of thing. But you're moving forward in a positive light, no matter which one you choose. I feel like, going with your heart will lead you one way, going with your mind will go another way. But whatever it is, I feel like you are going to get that clarity. I feel like you're going to get those answers you've been waiting for or wanting with the moon in the dark, and you also have the Hierophant. So I feel like you're moving forward what makes you feel spiritually guided, I do feel that for you. I feel the sense that you're going to be learning things. I feel like you're going to be following your path, and I feel like there's going to be some spiritual guidance. I feel like your spirit guides are guiding you in this light as well. Let's see. What other advice, what kind of advice could we give to Divyani from her spirit guides? Why is their spirit guides guiding this journey? Why is the spirit guides guiding this new journey? Wheel of Fortune. Your luck and destiny may be challenging, but I feel like you're going to choose to move to a positive direction. You're going to have some choices and decisions to make with the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like the choice and decisions can be more like a financial thing or a work thing. You may feel like you have too many things going on, so I feel like it's important for you to keep organized, to keep on top of things during all of this. Excuse me, but that's what I got. I don't know if that made any sense at all. Just with the Temperance, the Hierophant, I feel like this really is like some sort of spiritual journey that you're going on. That's going to be emotional, but your emotions and your logic is well balanced. So I feel like you'll make the right decisions and move forward in that positive light. Alice, does Veron's friend Alan stalk my social media? Does Veron's friend Alan stalk Alice's social media? Let's see. Does Veron's friend Alan stalk Alice's social media? The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the yes card, but it is in the dark, so maybe they look at it, but they don't necessarily stalk it. Why does Veron's friend Alan look at Alice's social media? Why does Alan look at Alice's social media? The Four of Cups. I feel like they do think about you. I feel like Alan does think about you. May have some sensitive feelings about you. I don't know what that is about. The Page of Swords. For the Page of Swords, I do feel like they don't just like think about you. I feel like they're thinking, like, are you and Veron serious? Like, is that a serious relationship? Because I feel like they want to learn more about you. Because I feel like they trust you more than Veron. There's a Knight of Swords too. Knight of Swords, I do feel like they're like, I feel guilty for liking Alice. Because I feel like they stay up all night feeling guilty and overthinking and wondering if there's anything going on there. Six of Wands. I feel like they feel like you don't recognize them that way or you don't see them that way. But they would like the opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, they would like that opportunity to see where things would go with them. Because I do feel like they do have positive feelings towards you. I don't know, that's what I want. He was feeling down last week because I was ignoring him. Oh. I guess I just saw an old comment, I guess, Alice. Woo! I just lost all my cards. Of course I did. They're not ones I use now, so I'll get them later. DD. How will Blake Lively and Justin Baloney's lawsuit go? I don't do legal readings, Dee Dee. I will get them after. I just dropped all the witchy oracles that I was reading earlier. I'll get them later. They all fell on the floor, and it was like 2 decks put together as one. So I'm not gonna do it now. Do you want to change the question, Dee Dee? How will the rest of the month be this year for Dee Dee? How will the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? How does the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? How does the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? How does the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? How does the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? Ooh, the moon. The Three of Wands. There's some good energy there. I feel like you're going to use this moon energy. I feel like truths are going to be revealed during this full moon phase. You know, right up until the new moon. I am doing half moon readings now in between. So we'll see how far that is going next week. But I'll pull a moon card out for you because you do have the moon there. What is Mama Moon telling Dee Dee? What is Mama Moon telling Dee Dee? This full wolf moon energy. Ooh, you got it. You are good enough. There might be a Virgo thinking about you, and it says an apology may be in order, so someone may be apologizing to you. It says find your balance between the cosmos and the mundane in your life. So, you know, find a balance between being human and being a little bit more spiritual, more witchy, whatever that is for you. Worrying too much will attract more worry. So release any worry, release any, you know, now's a good time to release any old wounds. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something for someone else. That's your moon energy, and I do feel like you're going to be seeing things clearly. You're going to be really seeing some of that negativity as well. I also feel like there's this energy of you trusting your intuition more, focusing more on your subconscious mind and what that is trying to tell you, and I feel like that's going to give you a sense of clarity as well. With the Three of Wands, you are moving forward. You're going to be making some future plans, some future decisions. And I feel like whatever they are, I feel like whatever you're anticipating, I feel like you're going to get some success in that. Because I feel like you're at the next stage. I feel like you're gonna have some visions, and there may even be some opportunities regarding your visions that you could take advantage of as well. There is a Seven of Cups in the dark. The Seven of Cups usually means that whatever decisions you are making, you will be made. You know, the Seven of Pentacles, like, you clear the confusion, you've decided which one you're going to choose on. You're going to be realistic about it, because this Seven of Cups can also be like a reality check, you know? Not fantasizing, not wishful thinking, getting the answers that you're wanting, or having the clarity of what you've been wondering. And then you have the Ten of Wands here. You know, you may feel like you're stepping on fire stones, but you are moving forward in that positive light despite the challenges, despite whatever responsibilities you have going on. You're going to keep moving forward anyway. That card always reminds you of that show, The Survivor, I don't know what it's called, when they do all those crazy, stupid things. You just overcome them anyways. You're the emperor, right? You have control of your path. You're going to make the decisions. You're going to do what's best for you. You got this. This is a positive energy. I feel like this is a good moon for you. May not be a good moon energy for everybody, but it seems to be good for you, Dee Dee. Take advantage of it. You know, tonight is a full moon, so if you have anything you want charged, like a special necklace or special earrings, put in the windowsill tonight and see what happens. And wear it tomorrow, and it might boost your vibrations as well. Or if you have a bottle of water, put the bottle of water outside your door, or in the windowsill, and drink it tomorrow. All my moon cards fell. I feel like the moon cards are agreeing with you. Whatever you're thinking right now. Alice! I'll move some of the cards away from you so I stop dropping them on the floor. Does Alan know Veron and I broke up? Does Alan know that Veron and Alice broke up? Does Alan know that Veron and Alice broke up? The Nine of Swords would be a no card. Will Alan reach out to Alice soon? Will Alan reach out to Alice soon? Will Alan reach out to Alice soon? Will Alan be reaching out to Alice soon? The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so possibly, but I'm unsure. You know, maybe if he figures out that you've been broken up, I feel like he's unsure about that still. The Nine of Swords being in the dark. You do have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark as well. So I feel like he's kind of like keeping to himself right now. Doesn't want to, like, avoiding any conflict or anything like that. Yeah, there's the Ace of Wands though. I feel like there is a spark of something going on there. So I feel like if the spark comes around, if he does run into you or something happens that the two of you do communicate, I feel like there will be a spark of attraction there for sure. There is the Four of Swords in the dark. So I do feel like there's a sense of, if he does find out, he may want to wait a little bit to make sure that you give you that space that you need to recover. You know, the Four of Swords, like needing space to recover. I feel like they'll probably respect that. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, I feel like he wants to have, I feel like he has feelings towards you, but he's not going to rush towards you. Because there's still that guilt, you know, the Nine of Swords there, he still has that guilt that, you know, Veron's his friend. Before starting something serious with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like he feels like there is potential there. There is some sort of things there. There's some positive feelings between the two of you. I don't know. Seems to be something, but I feel like it's going to take time. It's not something he's ready to rush into. He's going to give you and Veron your space first, it seems. And then if, you know, run into each other somewhere, I feel like, yeah, there might be some sparks. Didi, will a reader send me my reading in the Gmail this month or next month? Let's see. Will the reader be sending Dee the reading in Gmail? Will Dee be receiving the reading by Gmail this month? The Eight of Cups is maybe yes, and more like till the end of the month. Will Dee receive the Gmail by next month? Will Dee be actually? No, the Eight of Cups is in the dark, and it's a no card, right? Yeah, no. I feel like it's not this month. Will Dee be getting the reading next month? Will Dee be getting the reading next month? Will Dee be getting the reading next month? Oh man. The Page of Swords is also a no, right? Oh man. Let's try this again. Will Dee be getting the email by the end of January? The end of January is communication. So maybe like the very, very end of January, the beginning of February, you may get some communication from that person. So yeah. Page of Pentacles, and she's in the light, so she's definitely a yes. I would say like the very end of January, beginning of February. That's what I got though. Hopefully she comes around for you and does what she says. Alice, does Veron miss me? Does Veron miss Alice? Does Veron miss Alice right now? Does Veron miss Alice right now? Does Veron miss Alice right now? The King of Swords is in the dark, so I would say no. Will all these cards. Will Veron be reaching out to Alice soon? 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 The Hermit? Probably not. He's in the Hermit stage. He may reach out to you, but not right now. Right now, he's kind of like in the Hermit stage, you know, just kind of like pouting by himself there, watching his Netflix or whatever it is that he does. Yeah, he's trying to like think things through, trying to figure out what it is that he wants, what he doesn't want. The Knight of Swords is in the light though, so he may decide to take action towards you, may want that romance again, may get motivated to have that romance again. I feel like it's just going to be like a quick, sudden decision though. There's going to be no signs of it, it's just going to come quick. That he's like, okay, I'm done thinking, I'm done moping, I'm going to go call Alice and let's just get back to where it was and like nothing ever happened. What are his thoughts and feelings towards Alice? What are his thoughts and feelings towards Alice? For the Three Cups, I feel like he knows the two of you don't always get along all that well, but he does have high hopes anyway. You make him feel satisfied, you know? You're like the person that he knows he should be with. Well, that's what I got. What were the cards fell out? I don't know. They fell out not. There was none that was side up. When they fall in, like one is like this, those are the ones that I pick up and put back on the table. But when they don't come up, I put them back in. There was too many anyways. It was like 5 of them falling on the floor. That's what I got. Dee, why is Chocolate, the tarot reader, have not been responding to my messages after asking me for my celebrity reading? So why is Chocolate, the tarot reader, have not been responding to Dee Dee's message after asking me for my celebrity reading. For Dee Dee, why is the reader not responding to Dee Dee? Why is the reader not responding to Dee Dee? Maybe there's been some sudden challenges. You know, the Five of Cups there. Yeah, I feel like there is some guilt, there is a regret. I feel like she does feel, you know, bad about not responding to you, not doing your reading as soon as she should have. I do feel like there's some, you know, she does feel bad about it. I do feel like there's some emotions coming through there. There is a Six of Pentacles in the dark as well. She knows you've been waiting. She knows she hasn't been doing her part of the deal. She knows that. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like she does want to work with you. She does want to commit to what she needs to commit to overall with the Three of Pentacles here. I do feel like she does recognize your value and all that sort of thing. Just I feel like some things have been happening that are outside of her control that's been keeping her preoccupied with other things. She knows it's not fair. She knows that she's not treating you fairly. She does know that. I feel like there's a lot of guilt, a lot of just some things just... It's hard. You know, when you're doing a reading, you have to be in the right mindset and the right energy. Like, when I'm not in the right mindset or the right energy, I don't come live either. You know, I have made people wait for their readings as well. You know, if you're not in the right headspace, you're not going to be able to pick up their energy, and then you can't do the reading. You know, it's not, you have to be open and acceptive to this energy. So it's not always easy to just do it. So I feel like your reader is probably like as genuine as I try to be. I try to be open and honest as well. You know, I'm not going to lie and pretend to be okay when I'm not, right? Yeah, it just sucks that it takes so long. Yeah. Hopefully she's not being a fake too, and she's not trying to research these celebrities and then try to make a prediction with it as well, though. I don't know. Because it's been like since before Christmas. But, you know, Christmas does have a lot of things happening, and this time of the year is easy to be depressed and all that sort of thing, too, at this time of year, because it's so dark outside. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully she's as honest and as genuine as she does seem honest and genuine. You know, she's not in the right mind space. She's not in the right mind space, which is fair. But if she's trying to do all her research, like, I don't know. She was very nice, just distracted. Yeah, I feel like she's probably just distracted because I feel like there was a lot of emotions there where she does feel bad about not pulling up her end of the deal. Like, she does recognize, you know, Six of Pentacles in the dark is like, she knows that, yeah. For Alice, what are Harris's thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are Harris's thoughts and feelings about Alice right now? What are Harris's thoughts about Alice? What are Harris's thoughts about Alice? What are Harris's thoughts about Alice? Ooh. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. For the Seven of Swords, I don't know if they feel like you can sometimes be persuasive in a way that they don't like. But overall, they do see that you are honest and you do set your intentions, like you do follow through with your intentions. I feel like they like having conversations with you. They like talking with you. Yeah. The Seven of Swords is like, you know, is she trying to trick me? Is she trying, you know, is she too good at talking to me kind of thing? They're just overthinking the whole thing. How exactly does Harris feel towards Alice? How does Harris feel towards Alice? How does Harris feel towards Alice? I feel like he feels like you make him feel comfortable. Like you make him come out of his comfort zone. Yeah. I feel like he does feel like there's some sort of connection, or they do see that there's a connection between the two of you. The King of Swords. I feel like Harris spends a lot of time in his mind, like thinking and overthinking, and I feel like he wants to make very strategic decisions. I feel like he likes to be the one that's in control over his thoughts and feelings and that sort of thing. Good night, Bernard. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see. Does Harris miss Alice? Does Harris miss Alice? Does Harris miss Alice? Does Harris miss Alice right now? That one came out of the middle. Two of Wands is a yes card. He's making decisions about how he feels and what he thinks, though. He does miss you, though. Will Harris reach out soon? Will Harris reach out soon to Alice? Will Harris reach out to Alice soon? Will Harris reach out to Alice soon? The Five of Cups is in the dark. I feel like he might, because I feel like he might overcome whatever thoughts and feelings he had before. He may have changed his perspective of whatever this Seven of Swords means to him. And that is when he'll reach out to you. I feel like it's going to take some time, though. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, it's going to take some time. He's going to take some time, but I feel like he will reach out to you. Not quite sure how much time he's going to take, but he's still thinking about it, still weighing his pros and cons about you. Trying to figure things out. I feel like he doesn't spend a lot of time in his heart, though. He doesn't really rely on his feelings and his intuition all that much. I feel like it's all up in his mind, what he thinks. I don't know. That's what I call it. Will it help if Alice texts him? Will it help if Alice texts Harris? Should Alice text Alice? I mean, should Alice text Harris? Should Alice text Harris? Should Alice text Harris? Three of Swords in the dark. No, wait for him to come to you. Yeah, wait for him to come to you. Give him his space. Let him crawl out of his hermit shell by himself. You're welcome. Dee, why have I been not hearing from Irene lately? Berkeley. So why has Dee not been hearing from Irene Berkeley? Why has Dee not been hearing from Irene Berkeley? Why has Dee not been hearing from Irene Berkeley lately? Trust your intuition. Whatever you're thinking is probably right. Lucky. Lucky. Hey. Lucky. He hears another dog barking outside. Lucky. They're not talking to you. You have the High Priestess. So I feel like whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, trust your intuition. The Queen of Swords is here. So I feel like I don't know if she's just been like focusing on her work, because I kind of feel this energy like she's in boss mode, like she wants to take care of whatever responsibilities or things that she feels like she needs to. Like I feel like she's trying to keep her composure and all of sort of that good energy as well. I don't know, I feel like when the timing is right, she will communicate with you, though. Is Irene going to the gym? There's a Five of Wands in the dark, so I don't know if she's like trying to fight some competition at work or what. Or is trying not to get into an argument with you. I feel like that energy is coming through as well. She doesn't want a conflict with you. The Eight of Swords is in the light. I feel like she might be restricted about what she's able to do right now. Like I feel like her timing, like that her time and energy is like being like she has a lot of things going on in general. Like her time is limited. Let's see. Is Irene going to the gym? Is Irene going to the gym? Nine of Cups in the dark? Probably not, because she's not feeling satisfied, right? With the Nine of Cups in the dark, she's not satisfied, so probably not going to the gym. Is Irene going to the gym, like she said, with Josh? Is Irene going to the gym with Josh? That was Magician in the dark, so probably not, but I'll try it again. Is Irene going to the gym with Josh? Is Irene going to the gym with Josh? The Chariot? Maybe, yes, I guess. I don't know, the first one was no, though. She a special education teacher. She's a special education teacher. Yeah, she's probably tired. Like, I feel like she's restricted of what she can do right now. I feel like her time is limited, especially with the 5 wands in the dark, or with the 8 of swords, you know? It's like, I don't have a lot of time for messing around, playing around, you know? Yeah. There's a possibility that her and Josh are communicating or whatever, but I feel like she's not really getting a lot of time for the gym either, because when we asked about the gym, she has 9 of Cups, so that's feeling like unsatisfied, like disappointed, you know? Not doing what she wants to be doing. That lack of motivation. So yeah. They don't finish till 4 a.m. That'd be tough. Kids are tough nowadays too. You know? I feel like it's hard to teach kids now because kids are smarter than they used to be, right? Because they go home and Google everything. And then they expect the teacher to know everything that they Googled. So you have this kid like, I saw this, blah, blah, blah. Another kid sees a different thing, and then the teacher's like, that's not what we're doing today. You know, they have so many questions. And, you know, there's so many opinions now. I feel like it'd be really hard to be a teacher now with, you know, the internet and TikTok, and they're getting so much information from so many things. I feel like teachers probably are always on defense mode, like, this is not TikTok. Whatever they said on TikTok, and that is not in my textbook. We're doing this. What's in the textbook? You know? She's been getting bite from the kids in class? Oh my god. That's, yeah. I wouldn't want to be a teacher right now. Are my seniors, Ahmed, Scott, Panaki, planning to fire me? Would, like, I feel like when I went to school, we didn't have the internet, so we didn't know anything besides what the teachers and our parents told us, right? Or like our close friends. We didn't know what happened in, like, other countries and other things. We're kind of, when you're a kid, you're kind of naive about the world, kind of. You see the news, but it's not like the internet. It's like so weird. Internet, you see everything. Is scary. Things you don't want to see, you see. For Alice, what are my senior Ahmed, Scott, and Panaki planning to fire? So, is Alice getting fired? Is Alice getting fired? Let's just go with the easy question. Well, is Alice getting fired? Is Alice going to get fired? Is Alice going to get fired? The Magician is in the dark. The Magician is the yes card to begin with, but it's in the dark. So I don't know if there's been some miscommunication going on. If they feel like you haven't done your performance as well as you should have. I don't know. Let's try to just go to the other questions though. Are the seniors, Ahmed, Scott, and Panaki planning on firing Alice as a group? The Fool is a neutral card, so it's not a yes or a no. Does Ahmed want to fire Alice? Does Ahmed want to fire Alice? Does Ahmed want to fire Alice? King of Pentacles is a yes card. He just wants to be the boss man. Does Scott want to fire Alice? Does Scott want to fire Alice? Yes. Does Pinaki planning on firing Alice? Does Pinaki want to fire Alice? Does Pinaki want to fire Alice? This Cups in the Dark, I would say no. He doesn't really want to. No. I feel like Pinaki is actually resisting firing you, and I feel like Pinaki is the one that's standing up for you, saying that you can adapt to whatever changes that they're thinking about. I feel like they feel like you can, that you're starting to leave your comfort zone, all that sort of thing. And I feel like they do feel like you are moving forward. So I feel like Pinaki is like vouching for you. To keep you there, despite the other two, it seems. I don't know. That's just what I got. Hi, Cameron! Cameron is my son, where I get all my YouTube info from. Can you see why? Yeah, I'll just do DD first and then I'll go back to you, Alice. For DD, is my friend Becky dating anyone college? Okay, so is DD's friend Becky dating anyone in college? Is DD's friend dating anyone in college? Is DD's friend Becky dating anyone in college? Page of Wands. Page of Wands is yes card, but it's in the dark, so nothing serious. Why is DD not hearing from her? Why is DD not hearing from Becky? 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 Knight of Wands, huh? No, Knight of Wands and the King of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like they're preoccupied with other things. You know, the Knight of Wands is in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of them feeling hot and cold towards you. I don't know why, but I feel like they're just really tired and exhausted and not really motivated. She's in school and work, okay, because I feel like she's really tired and kind of like not being motivated to socialize right now. And then the King of Swords too, like not in the talking mood right now. Feeling a little distance, feeling a little sluggish kind of energy, struggling. I don't know if it's like that in the college, but right now for the high school students here, they're in exams, so I don't know if that's what's happening with her too. But I just feel the sense of her being like overly exhausted. Her mind is just tired. Let's see. For the 10 of Swords is in the dark, and the 7 of Wands is in the light. The 10 of Wands, I feel like, you know, she's come to the end of whatever it is. So I don't know if it's like the end of exams are coming, and then there's going to be like a new beginning. So maybe afterwards she will get that energy back, you know, the 7 of Wands, get that boost of energy back, you know, overcome those challenges and that sort of thing. I don't know. School is half over, yeah. Yeah, it's tough when they're in those things, eh? Maybe she'll contact you if she has like a reading week or something. For Alice, can you see why Ahmed and Scott want to fire me? For Alice, why does Ahmed and Scott want? Okay, why does Ahmed want to fire Alice? Why does Ahmed want to fire Alice? Why does Ahmed want to fire Alice? The Fool. I feel like Ahmed wants to fire you because I feel like they feel like you're not progressing as well as they thought. Because I feel like they feel like Maybe you make some naive decisions or struggle to make decisions. I don't know which one it is. But you also have the Six of Swords here. So I feel like you keep moving forward despite the challenges, but you're not really facing the challenges head on, it seems. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just, the energy from the cards that I'm feeling right now. I feel like Pinaki, whatever his name is, feels like you are overcoming them. You are transitioning. Maybe just not fast enough for a med for some reason. Why does Scott want to fire Alice? So why does Scott want to fire Alice? I just feel like Scott is one of those people that just wants to agree with whoever. Whatever you say, oh yeah, I'm going to agree with that. without having his own mind. I don't know Scott, I just feel that energy from him. Like, yeah. I lost all the cards again. Why does Scott want to fire Alice? Why does Scott want to fire Alice? Why does Scott... These cards are not... I guess these cards don't like Scott either. Okay. Why does Scott want to fire Alice? 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 The King comes. I feel like Scott does emotionally support you. Like, overall, I feel like Scott does feel you. Like, does feel your energy, can resonate with you, and all that sort of thing. The King Cups does want to be there for you and support you, all that sort of thing. But at the same time, I feel like he's struggling with saying his own opinion versus agreeing with whoever he feels is, better than him. I just feel like the Two of Pentacles, feeling overwhelmed, overworked, too many things going on, not wanting to be the one to make that decision, not wanting to be the negotiator, whatever it is, just choose whatever is easiest and let's move on kind of thing. Even though I feel like he kind of like backs up Pinaki, whatever his name is, but kind of like torn in the middle, so he's like leading whichever one makes the one happiest, I guess. I don't know. That's really going. So I don't feel like Scott 100% wants to fire you. Just, if you want to fire Alice, fine. If you don't, I'm fine. I'm just in the middle. Maybe that is why you're still there. I don't know. Maybe they'll fire somebody else. I don't know if it's just a matter of money and like feeling like they need to let go of someone and trying to figure out who is that going to be. You're welcome, Dee Dee. That is what I got. Thank you, everyone. I will be back tomorrow for free readings and stuff. Hope you all have a great night. See you next time, Dee Dee. Good night, everyone. Bye.